We're back with a wild story involving allegations of multi-billion-dollar theft, cryptocurrency, and a years-long FBI search.
That's a tease. Now, it all started in 2016 when hackers stole what was then $71 million worth of Bitcoins. Now, that's valued at $3.6 billion. On Tuesday, a couple was arrested in New York, charged with conspiracy to commit money laundering in connection with the stolen Bitcoins. Here to help us break this down is NBC News correspondent Ken Dilanian. Ken, this is kind of wild. So just walk us through this. How did the hack work back then? And how was the FBI able to make these arrests nearly 6 years after that original crime?
Good morning, Savannah. Yeah, this is the story that really shows us how much has changed in the world of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. Because when this hack happened back in 2016, 120,000 Bitcoins were taken. It was seen as such a disruptive event that the price of Bitcoin dropped by 20%. It was seen as an example of how Bitcoin was not secure, crypto was a problem. Fast forward, as you said, that stolen Bitcoin is now worth $4.5 billion because Bitcoin has gone up so much. And the feds announced this massive seizure and charged this couple with money laundering because they said the blockchain, the place where all the Bitcoin transactions are recorded, allowed them to trace this money over years. And they say that for that reason, Bitcoin is even harder to launder than cash because the blockchain shows all these evidence of transactions. And even though this couple allegedly took very sophisticated efforts to hide the trail of this money, the IRS and other agencies found it using very sophisticated software. They traced it, and now this couple is charged with money laundering and conspiracy to defraud the United States. What's also interesting about this couple is that the woman, Heather Morgan, this is a husband and wife, wrote pieces for Forbes magazine, including how to protect yourselves from cyber criminals, and she's also got a couple of very cringeworthy rap videos up on YouTube, guys.
Okay, we don't need to hear those. All right. So,
well, maybe we do.
This
is that an element?
We won't play them.
Is that an element we have on hand?
All right. This was the largest financial seizure in the history of the Justice Department. Just curious, what happens to that money now?
You know, I've previously reported on this. They auction it off. What's interesting is the Justice Department does not consider this currency. They can consider it property. So they have to go through this whole bureaucratic process to auction it off. And it takes a long time. And in the past, that has accrued to the benefit of the federal government because Bitcoin has often gone up in price. And lately, it's gone down. It's on its way back up. But the federal government has made tens of millions of dollars merely by holding on to this stuff. Eventually, they'll sell it off, Joe.
And Ken, quickly, before we let you go, I mean, when we hear millions of dollars stolen, I mean, that used to be some big bank robbery, a heist, and now it can happen just from someone's home on their computer. Cryptocurrency adds this whole other layer of mystery to that for a lot of people. What kind of impact does this have on the faith in cryptocurrency?
That's a great question. So back then, when this happened in 2016, it had a terrible impact. It sent a message that these Bitcoin exchanges were not secure, and there were a number of those. But, you know, fast forward several years, there haven't been many of these. A lot of these crypto exchanges have shored up their cybersecurity, and investors seem to have more confidence that the crypto is safe where it's stored. Now, whether it's a good investment, that's another question, guys.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.